In the depths of the internet lies a shadowy realm known as the dark web, concealing numerous dangers that pose a significant threat to your children's online safety. Discover how to shield your young ones from these lurking perils and ensure their digital well-being. Welcome back to Untrustworthy Technology College. Before we move on to tell you some ways to protect your kids from the dark web, you should understand why you need such kind of protection. The internet is a dangerous place for children, with data thieves being one of the most concerning threats. These malicious individuals have a clear objective: obtaining social security numbers connected to credit reports. They actively seek these valuable details on the dark web, which can be likened to a marketplace for stolen data. The ways in which our information ends up there vary, but it typically occurs due to data breaches or our own lapses in vigilance. Once a cybercriminal obtains a child's social security number, the real harm begins. They engage in fraudulent activities, such as applying for loans and deliberately defaulting on them, causing massive debts in the kid's name. The unfortunate aspect of this situation is that it often remains unnoticed for years, since parents don't expect their young ones to fall victim to such schemes. The consequences are consistently distressing. Victims of child data theft usually remain unaware of this situation until they reach adulthood and encounter challenges while attempting to perform common adult tasks, such as renting their first apartment. By that time, their credit has already been severely damaged. In order to protect kids from data theft, it is crucial for parents to educate themselves about the basics and take simple precautions to secure their children's devices. So here are some ways for protecting them from the dark web. Number 1, educate them about online safety. In today's digital age, the distinction between online and offline life is becoming increasingly blurred, especially for young people who are growing up with technology and the internet as an integral part of their lives. For them, there is no clear distinction between online and offline. It's all just life. But you should understand the critical importance of protecting your kids from potential online threats, especially data thieves who target them with the intention of obtaining their social security numbers for fraudulent activities. To safeguard your children's online well-being, regular and open communication is the most powerful tool. Engaging in conversations about their online experiences, similar to discussing their day at school, creates an environment where they feel comfortable sharing any concerns or worries they may have. One of the most significant concerns in the digital realm is the dark web and the potential risks it poses, particularly for children. Although education doesn't mean teaching them how to navigate the dark web or what to avoid there, it does entail helping them understand its dangers. Kids may come across information about the dark web from various sources, and it might seem exciting to them. To educate your little ones about the dangers of the online world, it is essential first to educate yourself. Familiarize yourself with the potential risks and stay informed about the latest online trends and technologies your child uses. By being well informed, you can guide them effectively and prevent them from accessing such dangerous areas. Moreover, it's natural to feel overwhelmed by the variety of technologies, the specific language children use, and the sheer number of games and apps available. However, seeking advice and resources from reputable sources, such as online safety organizations or parental guides, can help you navigate this digital landscape with confidence. Remember, staying actively involved and engaged in your child's online life is crucial for their well-being and safety in the digital world. By talking regularly with your kids, making it a part of your daily conversation, and educating yourself, you can help keep them safe from potential online threats, including dark web data thieves. Number 2, limit their access to untrustworthy apps. It's important to recognize that app stores may not be as secure as they appear. The warnings you receive when attempting to install or download third-party apps serve as a cautionary measure to inform users that companies like Google or Apple cannot be held responsible if those apps contain malware. Even though these warnings are aimed at adults, who still frequently fall victim to scams, the risks are even higher for children. However, there is a straightforward solution to address this concern: parental controls. Although setting up Apple's parental controls can be a bit tricky and may have financial consequences for parents who don't configure them correctly, they can be extremely effective. Regarding downloads, the essence of parental controls involves establishing a system where you, as a parent, are promptly notified whenever your young one attempts to purchase or install an app on their device. When appropriately set up, your approval will be required every time they want to proceed with the download. Granted, this will require you to stay vigilant and attentive when you receive app request notifications on your phone. Taking a moment to assess the safety of the requested app is a small price to pay compared to the potential risks of your child's sensitive information ending up on the dark web. By implementing parental controls, you can significantly reduce the chances of your kid encountering dangerous apps or falling victim to malicious activities while using their devices. Safeguarding their online experiences and protecting their sensitive details should be a top priority for every responsible parent. Number 3, teach them to set strong passwords. Creating passwords for various online accounts, especially for children, can be challenging. Often, the temptation is to use simple and easily remembered passwords like John 12,345, which unfortunately makes the account susceptible to hacking attempts. However, there is a more secure alternative: passphrases. Passphrases consist of 3 to 5 words and are just as easy to remember as simple passwords. To enhance their strength, it is advisable to include at least one number and use a special character like a hyphen or an asterisk to separate the individual words. This simple addition significantly increases the complexity of the password, making it exponentially more difficult for hackers to crack. For example, consider using a passphrase like 1080p video good memory 9. Such a combination would require a hacker years to crack, making it an extremely secure choice. In contrast, a password like John 12,345 could be compromised within about an hour by a determined attacker. Using passphrases provides an added layer of security against brute force attacks, where hackers attempt to guess passwords systematically. With their longer length and combination of words, these phrases create an intricate barrier that significantly prolongs the time required to break the code. With this option, you can strike a balance between security and ease of use. Your children will be able to remember their passphrases while also benefiting from significantly enhanced protection against data thieves and other malicious actors in the digital realm. Implementing this practice is highly recommended by cybersecurity experts to safeguard your family's online accounts and information effectively. Number 4, get a family VPN. The best virtual private networks known as VPNs play a vital role in ensuring the safety of your little ones from dark web threats. They offer several essential features to protect children while using the internet. One of the key functions is content filtering, which allows parents to control the types of content their kids can access, shielding them from inappropriate or harmful material. Additionally, VPNs come equipped with malware blockers, providing a strong defense against malicious entities and their harmful traps that could otherwise compromise your child's devices. The primary function of a VPN, however, lies in its ability to encrypt and protect online communications. By encrypting data, the software ensures that any information sent from the device to the server and vice versa remains secure and confidential. This encryption makes it extremely difficult for any potential eavesdroppers or cybercriminals to intercept or decode the data while it is in transit. When combined with your children's cautious online behavior and parental controls implemented on your end, utilizing a family VPN can create a robust defense against data theft attempts. This powerful combination significantly reduces the risk of any unauthorized individuals gaining access to your kids' sensitive data. With that being said, we conclude today's video. If you learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.